Hello, today is Sunday, February 16th, 2025. I am in my dorm trying to relax, and try to read another article for the day. This one is from Microsoft, but actually, this article was written by techtarget.com. I've read several tech target articles before, and they are very good. Their analysis is in depth, and they're to the point and succinct in their descriptions of the subject matter. So I'm going to read this article for you, and at the end of this session, hopefully we could come out as more knowledgeable about Microsoft Azure, right? So let's learn English and also learn about Microsoft Azure. The title is What is Microsoft Azure and how does it work? Kinza Yassar, technical writer, Stephen J. Bigelow, senior technology editor. Microsoft Azure, formerly known as Windows Azure, is Microsoft's public cloud computing platform. It provides a broad range of cloud services, including compute, analytics, storage, and networking. So compute, analytics, storage, and networking. Users can choose from these services to develop and scale new applications or run existing applications in the public cloud. The Azure Cloud Platform aims to help businesses manage challenges and meet their organizational goals. It offers tools that support all industries, including e-commerce, finance, and a variety of Fortune 500 companies, and is compatible with open source technologies. Its key point is compatible with open source technologies. This gives users the flexibility to use their preferred tools and technologies. In addition, Azure offers 4 different forms of cloud computing: infrastructure as a service, IaaS, platform as a service, PaaS, software as a service, SaaS, right? And serverless functions, but sometimes it is pronounced ES and PaaS and SaaS, right? SaaS, ES, PaaS, SaaS. Rather, they are more frequently used in that way. Microsoft charges for Azure on a pay-as-you-go PAYG basis, meaning subscribers receive a bill each month that only charges them for the specific resources and services they have used. This article is a part of What is Public Cloud, a definition and in-depth guide, which also includes 10 FAQs about cloud computing, 8 ways to reduce cloud costs, what is a cloud engineer, key skills, and how to become one. Cloud computing service, right? Here, SaaS, software as a service, a software distribution model in which a third-party provider hosts applications and makes them available to customers over the internet. Some examples: Salesforce, NetSuite, and Concur. PaaS, platform as a service, a model in which a third-party provider hosts application development platforms and tools on its own infrastructure and makes them available to customers over the internet. Examples: AWS, Elastic Beanstalk, Google App Engine, and Heroku. ES, infrastructure as a service, a model in which a third-party provider hosts servers, storage, and other virtualized compute resources, here compute resources, and makes them available to customers over the internet. Examples: AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Compute Engine. FaaS, function as a service, a serverless computing model that lets users run code in the cloud without worrying about the underlying infrastructure. That's good. Functions that respond to events or triggers can be deployed in this model. Example: IBM Cloud Function, AWS Lambda, Microsoft Azure Functions, Google Cloud Functions, and OpenFaaS. A serverless computing model that lets users run code in the cloud without worrying about the underlying infrastructure. Functions that respond to events or triggers can be deployed in this model. FaaS, function as a service, FaaS, right? Function as a service, SaaS, PaaS, ES, FaaS. Let's remember that, right? I will just download the image for you. What the? What is going on, man? What is going on? Oh, man. What the? Okay, so let me go to tech target. What is Microsoft Azure, right? I lost track of my article, man. So, how does Microsoft Azure work? Microsoft Azure operates through a vast network of global data centers that ensure high availability and reliability for applications. Once customers subscribe to Azure, they have access to all the services included in the Azure portal. Subscribers can use these services to create cloud-based resources such as virtual machines, VMS, and databases. Azure resources and services can then be assembled into running environments used to host workloads and store data. In addition to the services that Microsoft offers through the Azure portal, a number of third-party vendors also make software directly available through Azure. The cost billed for third-party applications varies widely but might involve paying a subscription fee for the application plus a usage fee for the infrastructure used to host the application. Microsoft provides the following 5 different customer support options for Azure: Basic, Developer, Standard, Professional Direct, Enterprise, Premier. Basic, Developer, Standard, Professional Direct, and Enterprise Premier. These customer support plans vary in terms of scope and price. That's good expression. These customer support plans vary in terms of scope and price. These customer support plans vary in terms of scope and price. In terms of scope and price. These customer support plans vary in terms of scope and price. Basic support is available to all Azure accounts, but Microsoft charges a fee for the other support offerings. Developer support costs $29 per month, while standard support costs $100 per month, and professional direct support is $1,000 per month. Microsoft does not disclose the pricing for enterprise support. What is Microsoft Azure used for? Because Microsoft Azure consists of widely varied resource and service offerings, its use cases are extremely diverse. Some common use cases of Azure include the following: running containers, hosting databases, backup and disaster recovery, developing and hosting applications, machine learning and artificial intelligence, Internet of Things. Running containers. Running VMs or containers in the Microsoft Cloud is one of the most popular uses for Microsoft Azure. These compute resources can host infrastructure components such as a domain name system, servers, Windows Server services such as Internet Information Services, networking services such as firewalls, or third-party applications. Microsoft also supports the use of third-party operating systems such as Linux. Running containers. Containers, right? Kubernetes. Running containers. Running VMs or containers in the Microsoft Cloud is one of the most popular uses for Microsoft Azure. These compute resources can host infrastructure components such as a domain name system, servers, Windows Server services such as Internet Information Services, networking services such as firewalls, or third-party applications. Microsoft also supports the use of third-party operating systems such as Linux. Hosting databases. Azure is also commonly used as a platform for hosting databases in the cloud. Microsoft offers serverless relational databases, RDB, such as Azure SQL, and non-relational databases such as NoSQL, right? Relational database and non-relational database, NoSQL, Azure SQL, relational database, serverless, backup and disaster recovery. The Azure platform is frequently used for backup and disaster recovery. Many organizations use Azure for archival storage in order to meet their long-term data retention and disaster recovery requirements. Good. Developing and hosting applications. The Azure platform is utilized for application development, hosting, and testing. With Azure's PaaS capabilities, developers can instantly deploy and scale apps without managing the underlying infrastructure or code. Exactly, PaaS. Machine learning ML and artificial intelligence AI. Azure offers various ML tools including Azure Machine Learning and Azure AI Studio that businesses can utilize to build, deploy, and train ML models. These tools are especially beneficial for organizations adopting ML and AI for predictive analytics, customer insights, and automation. Internet of Things, IoT. Azure provides a comprehensive suite of services designed specifically for IoT applications, including Azure IoT Hub and Azure Stream Analytics. These tools assist organizations in connecting, monitoring, and managing IoT devices and facilitate real-time data collection and analytics. Let me read this one more time. Internet of Things IoT. Azure provides a comprehensive suite of services designed specifically for IoT applications, including Azure IoT Hub, Azure Stream Analytics. These tools assist organizations in connecting, monitoring, and managing IoT devices and facilitate real-time data collection and analysis. What are the benefits of Azure for modern businesses? Microsoft Azure provides numerous advantages that are specifically designed to meet the needs of contemporary businesses. Here are some of the key benefits: scalability, cost efficiency, AI and advanced analytics, global reach and high availability, security and compliance, modern development processes, hybrid cloud capabilities, support for open source technologies. First, scalability. Azure enables businesses to quickly adjust resources based on their demand. For example, the resources can scale up or down during rapid business growth or seasonal shifts. Seasonal shifts, right? That's another good word. Seasonal shifts, seasonality, right? Seasonal shifts. Cost efficiency. Migrating to Azure can substantially lower the IT costs for businesses compared to maintaining their own on-premises infrastructure. With the PAYG, pay-as-you-go pricing model, PAYG, right? PAYG, P-A-Y-G, pricing model, right? That's a good word, man. A PAYG pricing model seasonal shifts. Organizations can pay for the resources they use, helping them manage budgets and reduce capital expenses. AI and advanced analytics. Azure offers advanced analytics tools and AI services that help businesses extract valuable insights from their data and enhance their decision-making processes. Global reach and high availability. Azure's global infrastructure enables businesses to access applications and data from anywhere and also ensures high availability and redundancy. For example, even if one component fails, applications and data remain accessible to the end users. Security and compliance. Azure provides enhanced security through its multi-layered protection across its data centers and infrastructure. The platform includes various security measures and compliance certifications, enabling businesses to safeguard their data from threats, maintain customer trust, and meet regulatory standards. That's another good expression, right? This one. Meet regulatory standards. I would say meet governmental requirements, but meet regulatory standards is a good expression, much better than other expressions. Maintain customer trust, right? Maintain customer trust and meet regulatory standards. Safeguard their data from threats, right? Enabling businesses to safeguard their data from threats, maintain customer trust, and meet government regulatory standards. It enables businesses to maintain customer trust, safeguard their data from threats, and meet regulatory standards. Modern development processes. Azure accommodates a range of development frameworks and tools, facilitating the adoption of modern practices such as DevOps. This fosters collaboration and also speeds up the application development lifecycle. DevOps. Hybrid cloud capabilities. Azure facilitates hybrid cloud environments, enabling organizations to effortlessly combine on-premises resources with cloud services. This setup is especially helpful for businesses that require a blend of both compliance and performance needs, right? Both compliance and performance needs, hybrid cloud capabilities, on-premises resources, right? Combine on-premises resources with cloud services. Here, it's not on-premise, it's a plural, right? On-premises resources, on-premises. Okay, support for open source technologies to provide organizations with the flexibility to utilize their preferred systems and frameworks. Azure is compatible with a broad range of open source tools and technologies such as Linux and Kubernetes. Azure features and services. Microsoft sorts Azure Cloud Services into nearly 24 categories, which are typically categorized into three main types: foundational, mainstream, and strategic. Foundational, mainstream, and strategic. This classification helps users understand the maturity and usage level of each service. Generally, services begin as a strategic and progress to mainstream and foundational as their demand and usage increase. And each category can include numerous specific instances or service types. The most popular service categories include the following: compute, mobile, web, storage, analytics, networking, media and content delivery network, integration, serverless computing, identity, IoT, DevOps, development, security, and identity management, AI and machine learning, containers, databases, migration, management and governance, mixed reality, Intune. Okay, let's go one by one, man. Right? Compute. The compute services enable a user to deploy and manage VMs, containers, and batch jobs, as well as support remote application access. Compute resources created within the Azure cloud can be configured with either public Internet Protocol addresses or private IP addresses, depending on whether the resource needs to be accessible to the outside world. So it can be configured, right, with either public Internet Protocol addresses or private IP addresses. Mobile. These products help developers build cloud applications for mobile devices, providing notification services, support for back-end tasks, tools for building application programming interfaces or APIs, and their ability to couple geospatial context with data. The ability to couple geospatial context with data. mobile devices too, right? Web. These services support the development and deployment of web apps. They also offer features for search, content delivery, API management, notification, and reporting. Storage. This category of services provides scalable cloud storage for structured and unstructured data. It also supports big data projects, persistent storage, and archival storage, right? Archival storage, persistent storage, right? Persistent storage and archival storage, persistent storage and archival storage. Analytics. These services provide distributed analytics and storage, as well as features for real-time analytics, big data analytics, data lakes, machine learning, business intelligence, IoT data streams, and data warehousing. Networking. This group includes virtual networks, dedicated connections, and gateways, as well as services for traffic management and diagnostics, load balancing, DNS hosting, and network protection against distributed denial of service attacks, right? This group includes firewalls, includes virtual networks, dedicated connections, and gateways, as well as services for traffic management and diagnostics, load balancing, DNS hosting, and network protection against distributed denial of service attacks. Interesting. Media and Content Delivery Network, CDN. These CDN services include on-demand streaming, digital rights protection, encoding, and media playback and indexing. So it provides the real-time streaming, right? Integration. These are services for server backup, site recovery, and connecting private and public clouds. Integration. Serverless computing. Azure supports serverless computing and architectures that let developers build applications without managing servers. This helps with automatic scaling of resources and enables the developers to focus on coding instead of managing the underlying infrastructure. For example, Azure Functions enables developers to write and execute code in their preferred language without managing servers. That's quite sweet. Azure Functions enables developers to write and execute code in their preferred language, like HTML, JavaScript, C++, right? Azure services help enables developers to write and execute code in their preferred language without managing servers. Identity. These offerings ensure only authorized users can access Azure services and help protect encryption keys and other sensitive information in the cloud. Services include support for Microsoft Entra ID and multi-factor authentication, IoT. These services help users capture, monitor, and analyze IoT data from sensors and their devices. Services include notifications, analytics, monitoring, and support for coding and execution. IoT, interesting. They have all the platform, right? These services help users capture, monitor, and analyze IoT data from sensors and other devices. Services include notifications, analytics, monitoring, and support for coding and execution, DevOps. This group provides project and collaboration tools such as Azure DevOps, formerly Visual Studio Team Services, that facilitate DevOps software development processes. It also offers features for application diagnostics, DevOps tool integrations, and test labs for build tests and experimentation development. These services help application developers share code, test applications, and track potential issues. Azure supports a range of application programming languages, including JavaScript, Python, NET, Go, and Node.js. Tools in this category also include support for Azure DevOps, software development kits, and blockchain development. These services help application developers share code, test applications, and track potential issues. Very good. Azure supports a range of application programming languages, including JavaScript, Python, NET, Go, and Node.js. Tools in this category also include support for Azure DevOps, software development kits, and blockchain, security and identity management. These products provide capabilities to identify and respond to cloud security threats, as well as manage encryption keys and other sensitive assets. AI and machine learning. This is a wide range of services that a developer can use to infuse AI, ML, and cognitive computing capabilities into applications and data sets. This is quite important, right? Open ChatGPT and from OpenAI and MS Copilot from MS like a SaaS, but engineers can incorporate those AI or machine learning capabilities, aspects of them, into their applications and databases. And by doing so, they gradually start to use ES, PaaS, SaaS, and FaaS, right? So AI and machine learning features can be pivotal in securing Microsoft Azure corporate customers. This is a wide range of services that a developer can use to infuse AI, ML, and cognitive computing capabilities into applications and data sets. Containers. These services help an enterprise create, register, orchestrate, and manage huge volumes of containers in the Azure cloud using common container platforms such as Docker and orchestration platforms, including Kubernetes. So Kubernetes is orchestration platform. Yeah, I will take a look into Docker and Kubernetes later, right? Using common container platforms such as Docker and orchestration platforms, including Kubernetes. Databases. This category includes database as a service, offerings for SQL and NoSQL, as well as other database instances such as Azure Cosmos DB and Azure Database for PostgreSQL. It also includes Azure Snaps, analytics support, and caching and hybrid database integration and migration features. Azure SQL is the platform's flagship database service. It is a relational database that provides SQL functionality without the need for deploying a SQL server. Migration. This suite of tools helps an organization estimate workload migration costs and perform the actual migration of workloads from local data centers to the Azure cloud. Migration. So it gives you estimates, it gives you quotations, right? Ballpark figure quotations, I guess. Management and governance. These services provide a range of backup, recovery, compliance, automation, scheduling, and monitoring tools that can help a cloud administrator manage an Azure deployment, management, and governance. These services provide a range of backup, recovery, compliance, automation, scheduling, and monitoring tools that can help a cloud administrator manage an Azure deployment. Mixed reality. These services are designed to help developers create content for the Windows mixed reality environment, AR, VR, I guess. Intune. Microsoft Intune can be used to enroll user devices, thereby making it possible to push security policies and mobile apps to those devices. Mobile apps can be deployed either to groups of users or to a collection of devices. Intune also provides tools for tracking which apps are being used. A remote wipe feature enables the organization's data to be securely removed from devices without removing a user's mobile apps in the process. Or Intune, right? I'll take a look into this one too. We are using Microsoft Outlook and Microsoft Teams and everything, right? My company is using it. And I've installed Intune. I didn't know what it was, but now I know what it is. Intune, Microsoft Intune can be used to enroll user devices, thereby making it possible to push security policies and mobile apps to those devices. Mobile apps can be deployed either to groups of users or to a collection of devices. Intune also provides tools for tracking which apps are being used, a remote wipe feature, right? Remote wipe feature. Where is it? Yeah, here. This one is very good. A remote wipe feature enables the organization's data to be securely removed from devices without removing a user's mobile apps in the process. So instead of disabling or removing the mobile apps on the user's device, it just removes the data from the device. It's called a mobile wipe feature, right? A remote wipe feature, a remote wipe feature. I guess I have to stop here because it's getting late. But before I go, let me read this one. Comparing Azure and Azure Stack offerings. I will just read it tomorrow because I feel tired. But before I go, yeah, I'll just stop here, right? Bye-bye. Today is Monday, February 17th, 2025. I will continue to read this article because I stopped here last night. I'm going to read this article so that it would be, my daily English reading would be complete. Comparing Azure and Azure Stack offerings. Azure Stack Edge, Azure, Azure Stack Hub, Azure Stack HCI. Azure Stack Edge, dedicated hardware support for IoT, AI, ML, and other edge tasks. Hardware appliances include Pro, Pro 2, Pro R, and Mini R. Online and offline operation, Azure. Azure Portal API, EAS, and PaaS, and Cloud Platform Admin Tools. Cloud Compute, Storage, and Networking, Azure Hardware, under Azure Stack Hub and Azure Stack MCI, Hyper-Converged Compute, Storage, and Networking, Industry Standard Hardware, On-Premises. Okay, I don't know what they are, but I get the feeling that it's about what kind of support, what kind of track you are going to take for your cloud or hybrid cloud needs, right? And there's like a Pro, Pro 2, and Pro M, whatever it is. And you select the menu and you would be good to go. Azure for DR and backup. Some organizations use Azure for data backup and disaster recovery. Organizations can also use Azure as an alternative to their own data center storage. Public clouds have proven ideal for high volume, short duration tasks such as data analytics. That's good expression, right? For public clouds have a proven public clouds have a proven ideal for high volume, short duration tasks such as data analytics. This is good expression, right? Public clouds have a proven ideal for high volume, short duration tasks such as data analytics. Organizations can use almost limitless storage capacity in the cloud to store vast data sets, perform analytics tasks, and then dismiss data as it ages or becomes unusable. All without procuring or deploying hardware in a local data center. This type of utility computing has been a fundamental driver behind public cloud adoption since its inception, right? Since its inception. Rather than invest in local servers and storage, increasing numbers of organizations choose to run some or all of their business applications in Azure. To ensure availability, Microsoft has Azure data centers located around the world. At the time of writing, Microsoft Azure services are available in more than 60 regions with 300 plus data centers spread globally. Wow, 60 regions and 300 plus data centers. Unfortunately, not all services are available in all regions. Therefore, Azure users must confirm that workload and data storage locations comply with all prevailing compliance requirements or other legislation or regulatory governance, regulatory compliance. Therefore, Azure users must confirm that workload and data storage locations comply with all prevailing compliance requirements. Comply with all prevailing compliance requirements or other legislation. Comply with all prevailing compliance requirements and other legislation. Comply with all prevailing compliance requirements or other legislation. That is good expression, right? public cloud adoption since its inception. Rather than invest in local servers and storage, increasing numbers of organizations choose to run some or all of their business applications in Azure, right? Privacy and Microsoft Azure. Data security concerns and regulatory compliance requirements make privacy a major issue for cloud subscribers. To address these worries, Microsoft has created the Online Trust Center, which provides detailed information about the company's security, privacy, and compliance initiatives. Right? Compliance. They are all good expression, right? Compliance companies, the company's security, privacy, and compliance initiatives. These worries, right? Concerns, data security concerns, and regulatory compliance requirements. Data security concerns and regulatory compliance requirements. The company's security, privacy, and compliance initiatives. According to the Trust Center, Microsoft will only use customer data if it is necessary to provide agreed upon services, and it will never disclose customer data to government agencies unless it is required by law. At the same time, Azure provides numerous security services such as identity and access management and firewalls to help Azure users establish a secure infrastructure and monitor for intrusion in a timely manner. Security services are critical to public cloud adoption by helping users safeguard the privacy of sensitive data and important workloads. Azure pricing and costs. Similar to other public cloud providers, Azure primarily uses a paid pricing model that charges based on usage, uses, right? They use a paid pricing model that charges based on usage. However, if a single application uses multiple Azure services, each service might involve multiple pricing tiers. It's common for one service to use a subset of other services, each adding to the total cost of the intended service. For example, a common application running in a VM might incur one cost. The storage instance associated with a workload might incur a second cost. What does it mean? However, if a single application uses multiple Azure services, each service might involve multiple pricing tiers. It's common for one service to use a subset of other services, each adding to the total cost of the intended service. For example, a common application running in a VM might incur one cost. The storage instance associated with a workload might incur a second cost. Networking services and reporting tools might all drive additional costs for the workload. That's another good expression. Might all. Networking services and reporting tools might all drive additional costs for the workload. Alternatively, services such as Azure Functions are free, but users pay for the compute and other resources needed to run the function for the duration of the function's execution, usually to the closest second. Wow, that's good. Usually closest to the closest second. duration of the function, usually to the closest second. In addition, if a user makes a long-term commitment to certain services, such as compute instances, Microsoft offers a discounted rate. Not discount rate, right? Discounted rate. That's a bit strange. For example, Azure reserved VM instances claim to save users up to 80% on VM costs. Long-term commitment, right? Long-term commitment. A long-term commitment to certain services. If a user makes a long-term commitment. Even simple applications can involve many independent cloud services and resources. Given the many factors involved in cloud service pricing, an organization should review and manage its cloud usage to minimize costs. Azure native tools such as Microsoft Cost Management can help monitor, visualize, and optimize cloud spending. It's also possible to use third-party tools such as IBM Cloudability, along with emerging FinOps practices to manage Azure resource usage and associated costs. Well, so IBM has some SaaS on Microsoft Azure, right? Even though they have their own IBM cloud service. So it's a third-party tools, IBM Cloudability, along with emerging FinOps practices to manage Azure resource usage and associated costs. Significant Azure outages. Microsoft Azure has a history of major outages dating back to early 2012. Following are some of the more significant outages that have occurred over the years. February 29, 2012, a disruption occurred as a result of the leap day bug. July 26, 2012, the West Europe region experienced an interruption that lasted for about 2.5 hours. February 22, 2013, a major outage prevented customers across all regions from being able to access Windows Azure storage blobs, tables, and queues using HTTPS. October 30th, 2013, users across the United States, Europe, and Asia experienced an outage lasting for about 8 hours. This outage was attributed to an issue with swapping virtual IP addresses. November 18, 2014, an outage lasting for nearly 10 hours caused storage connectivity issues. December 3, 2015, many customers in Europe were unable to access Office 365 for approximately 4 hours. September 15, 2016, a DNS issue caused problems for Azure users around the world for several hours. March 15, 2017, an issue in one of the Microsoft's data centers spread around the world and ultimately affected 26 of the Microsoft's 28 data centers, resulting in a worldwide outage that lasted for about 7 hours. September 29, 2017, a 7-hour outage occurred in Northern Europe due to the accidental discharge of fire suppression system. June 20th, 2018, customers in Northern Europe experienced an outage lasting nearly 11 hours following a temperature issue at one of the data centers. September 4th, 2018, lightning strikes caused a voltage increase in South Central United States data center, resulting in issues with the cooling system. Customers across 10 regions were ultimately affected because of service dependencies. May 2nd, 2019, a DNS outage caused several Azure services to become unavailable for nearly 3 hours. March 15th, 2021, an Azure Active Directory outage caused a 14-hour outage in multiple Microsoft services, including Azure Office, Teams, Dynamics 365, Xbox Live, and more. A small DNS outage followed on April 1st, 2021. October 13th, 2021, Azure VM services and some other Azure services became unavailable for about 8 hours. January 23rd, 2023, Azure faced a 3-hour outage affecting its core Microsoft 365 offerings, 365, right, including services such as Outlook and Teams. This interruption was attributed to network issues within Azure, which affected a wide range of users and organizations relying on these services. July 30th, 2024, Azure suffered a major global outage lasting for almost 8 hours, which affected various Microsoft services, including Azure, Microsoft 365 products, and LinkedIn. This global outage was a result of a sophisticated DDoS attack, which was worsened by a vulnerability in Microsoft's DDoS protection standard. Wow, so there were a lot of outages, right? Even the DDoS, they were vulnerable to DDoS attacks. KT Cloud is very robust and strong against DDoS attacks. So if you need a KT Cloud service, please contact us. Also, we provide Microsoft Azure service as a reseller. Soon we'll be an agent, right? Microsoft maintains a complete index of all outages and issues for the last 5 years. Users can research specific outages, detailed implications, underlying causes, and fixes at Microsoft's Azure Status History page. Interesting. They are very honest about their outages. Azure competition. Microsoft Azure is one of the several major public cloud service providers operating on a large global scale. Other major clouds include Google Cloud, AWS, Oracle, IBM Cloud, and Alibaba Cloud. Currently, there is a lack of standardization among cloud services and capabilities. Most cloud providers offer a broad suite of similar services, but no two cloud providers offer the same service in the exact same way, right? Cloud providers rely on APIs and other integrations to handle provisioning and services programmatically. Because each provider uses unique APIs, the onus is on users to accommodate differences between cloud providers. Onerous, right? Onerous, right? Onerous. Thus, migrating a workload from one cloud to another might require significant recoding of the application or re-architecting of the cloud environment to support the workload. This makes it difficult for the business to use more than one public cloud provider when pursuing a multi-cloud strategy. Third-party cloud management tools can reduce some of these challenges. In addition to major cloud providers, Azure faces competition in the small to mid-sized sector. For example, DigitalOcean is a popular alternative for small to mid-sized companies looking for cloud services. Right? AWS versus Microsoft Azure versus Google Cloud versus Oracle Cloud platform. AWS free tier or trial, 12-month term, 32 services, compute 350 hours per month of Windows T2 micro or T3 micro instance. Always free. 39 services, compute Lambda, 1 million free requests per month. Microsoft Azure, 12-month term, 28 services plus $200 usage credit. Compute 350 hours per month, B1 VMs, right? 28 service, always free, 28 services, compute app service, up to 10 instances with 1 gigabyte storage. Azure Functions, 1 million requests. Google Cloud, 90 days with $300 usage credits. 24 services, compute. 1 non-preemptible E2 micro VM instance. App Engine, 9 hours per day of B instances. Cloud Functions, 2 million invocations per month. Oracle Cloud, 30 days free tier or trial, 30 days with $300 usage credits. 27 services, compute 2 AMD-based compute VMs with 1/8 CPU and 1 gigabyte memory each. 4 ARM-based Ampere A1 cores and 24 gigabytes of memory usable as 1 VM or up to 4 VMs. Interesting. All right, we'll go back. So there was outage, comparison. Azure history, Microsoft, right? Microsoft history. Microsoft first unveiled its plans to introduce a cloud computing service called Windows Azure in 2008. Preview versions of the service became available and developed, leading to its commercial launch in early 2010. Although early iterations of Azure cloud services fell behind more established offerings such as AWS, their portfolio continued to evolve and support a larger base of programming languages, frameworks, and operating systems. In 2014, Microsoft rebranded Windows Azure to Microsoft Azure, reflecting its broader scope beyond just Windows-based services. By early 2014, Microsoft has added and updated a wide range of services, including Azure SQL, Windows Azure CTP, Windows Azure Connect, Traffic Manager, and HPC Scheduler. Microsoft recognized that the implications of cloud computing stretched far beyond Windows, and the service was rebranded as Microsoft Azure. In addition, Azure rolled out their first public previews of machine learning services. In the following years, Azure introduced Sonic or cross-platform Linux distribution, Azure Resource Manager Portal 2015, Azure Service Fabric 2016, Azure Service Fabric Mesh 2018, and Azure IoT Central 2018. Today, Azure is regarded as a strong commercial competitor to other public cloud providers. All major cloud providers, including Microsoft Azure, Amazon AWS, and Google Cloud, offer robust IAM frameworks, but they differ in their features, configuration, resource hierarchy, and price models. Compare these IAM differences to help select the best option for your organizational needs and technology ecosystems. Interesting. So it was a rather long article, but before I go, I would like to go over the phrases that I determined to memorize. First off is safeguard their data from threats, maintain customer trust, and meet regulatory standards. Safeguard their data from threats, maintain customer trust, and meet regulatory standards. Persistent storage and archival storage. Persistent storage and archival storage. What's the difference, right? They sound almost same. Persistent storage and archival storage. I think persistent storage means writing over the previous storage, right? Writing over. Persistent storage and archival storage. A remote wipe feature enables the organization's data to be securely removed from devices without removing users' mobile apps. In the process, a remote wipe feature enables the organization's data to be securely removed without removing the user's mobile apps in the process. Public clouds have proven ideal for high-volume, short-duration instances, tasks such as data analytics. Public clouds have proven ideal for high-volume, short-duration tasks such as data analytics. Since its inception, comply with all prevailing compliance requirements or other regulation. Comply with all prevailing regulatory compliance requirements or legislation. Data security concerns and regulatory compliance requirements. Data security concerns and regulatory compliance requirements. The company's security, privacy, and compliance initiatives. The company's security, privacy, and compliance initiatives. The company's security, compliance, and privacy initiatives. Networking services and reporting tools might all drive additional costs for their workload. Networking services and reporting tools might all drive additional costs for the workload. A paid pricing model that charges based on usage. A paid pricing model that charges based on usages, right? A discounted rate. If a user makes a long-term commitment to certain services, the owners, right? The owners. Thanks for listening, but have a wonderful Monday. Bye-bye.